Hello loves! Over the last few years, I have developed my sense of style in a way that brings me joy. I love flowing dresses, embroidery, pattern tights, unique accessories, ballet flats, and an overall eccentric look. Over these years, I've learned some tips and tricks to make my outfits look a little more exciting, and while I am certainly not a fashion professional, I think I know how to put together some outfits that I really like. Therefore, here are some of my tips to put together an elevated whimsical look, and here are some easy outfit formulas for inspiration. My first tip is to elevate your basics. If you want a more eccentric look, I think having interesting basics creates this base where you can add different accessories and layers on top for a really interesting look. For example, while I love a good three-tiered skirt and I think it's a great garment to have in your wardrobe, I think having an asymmetrical skirt or a skirt with a little pop of lace or something gives a little more texture to an outfit. Here are some slips from eBay that I really like that give just a little bit more than a basic three-tiered skirt. These are easy to layer and give a nice romantic touch. If you enjoy sewing, Soulmate has several interesting skirt patterns for sale online too. And if you're looking to buy something new, I really like my French courtship half slip from Free People since it gives that interesting shape we're looking for and it's really good for layering. Another way to elevate your style is through jeans. I like to do this through color and style. I personally like dark wash jeans more than light wash jeans because I think it gives that soft vintage kind of look. Style-wise, shapes and pockets really do go a long way. I do think Free People makes really cool jeans for the style I'm talking about, between the large pockets, extra buttons, and interesting designs. I have one pair of Free People jeans and they are the Good Luck mid-rise barrels. I know a lot of people hate these jeans, they think it makes them look bow-legged. But I think they're really experimental and fun, and that's what fashion is to me. Getting a little sidetracked here, but I believe that trying to use clothing to look more flattering has ruined a lot of people's sense of fashion. I think people are so afraid to accentuate parts of themselves that they don't like that it kind of puts them in a box. Anyways, this is where I was going with that. I like the barrel jeans because they're experimental, comfortable, and they give an interesting shape that kind of elevates those basics once again. Here's an example of a regular top and jeans, and here's an updated example. They're both nice, but the updated outfit gives a little more pizzazz. Next, accessorize. I would suggest having some accessory staples to elevate your easy, more practical looks. I wear these 3 rings. This one is a mood ring from my mom, this is a pearl ring from my grandmother, and this is a pretty little simple ring from Etsy. I also change between my little hoops with little hearts on them and these cross earrings right here. Along with some easy staples, I think it's really good to have some intriguing statement pieces as well, just to perfect a whimsical look and add some versatility to your wardrobe. Some creatives that make great statement jewelry like this include Laura R. Benson, Freckle Farm, and Medea on Instagram. I really love their pieces, they're really imaginative and fun, and I would highly recommend checking them out if you are interested. Other than jewelry, there are some other really great accessories that really elevate a look, and number 1 is tights. They add so much to a look and give so much character to an outfit with short skirts, shorts, and dresses. I also like what I like to call the peekaboo tights effect. Dress and some ankle to calf high boots, and you can see a pop of the tights when you move. I think this looks really subtly cool, and it also helps keep you layered up and warm during the cooler months. Next, salon clips. You can buy a set of these for like $3 at your local drugstore, and I feel like they're a really great way to elevate an outfit. I like to throw these in my hair when my outfit feels boring sometimes, just to spice it up. Next we have hats. Honestly, I really wish I had more cool hats because I feel like they really make a look. But I wear my fisherman hats or berets quite often. Adds so much to a look. I am someone who hates doing anything with my hair. I pretty much exclusively leave it down or up in a bun, so hats are a fun way for me to add more interest to my hair. In the same vein, hair scarves are also really cool. I like getting a little square piece of fabric, folding it in half, and putting it in my hair with some bobby pins. I feel like this is a really easy way to make your hair stand out a little bit, and I get a lot of compliments every time I wear it like this. Lastly, I like adding scarves. These add so much texture to a look, and even though they are a lot better for the cooler seasons, you can find the skinny scarves or scarves that have some material that is a little bit more breathable to add to your more spring and early summer looks. My next tip is to wear clothing wrong. You can get a whole lot more out of your wardrobe if you are creative with styling clothes. The easiest way to do this is with skirts. I like wearing skirts as dresses pretty often, usually with a nice jacket or a belt or a skirt layered underneath. This really long pink skirt is my favorite skirt to do this with since it looks very high fashion as a dress to me. You can also wear skirts as tops like this if you add a ribbon or a belt around your waist. This kind of gives the illusion of those tops that were really popular in the 2000s. In the same kind of way, you can wear dresses as tops. I like wearing short dresses over jeans sometimes just for a quirky, fun look. Also, I've realized recently that you can get really creative with your belts. I think wearing belts across the chest can look really cool if the belt isn't too tight. It kind of seems to make your top or the top of your dress look a little more stylish. Obviously, this is dependent on chest size. If it is too tight, please don't use this hack because I really want you to be able to breathe. This isn't necessarily a wrong way to wear a belt. I like to use belts to cover the elastic portion of a skirt that I'm wearing. I think it makes it look a little more clean and structured. It also adds a better buffer area between the top and the skirt. If you love corsets and stays like I do, then you may be pleased to know that there are some other ways to wear them. Firstly, if you have a stay and you take the ribbon off of it, you can wear it as a vest. Size and structure of the garment determines how good this actually looks as a vest, but I think it looks really nice, and you can add pins or brooches to make the garment look even more interesting. You can also wear some corsets and stays backwards, which gives a little bit more variation to your looks. I wear this corset from Antique backwards quite often just to give the appearance of a simple structured top. Lastly, one of my favorite things to do when I'm bored with an outfit is put a brooch on some ribbon and use it as a necklace. You can also thread a fun hair clip like this one I have here into some ribbon to create a necklace as well. I used to do this all of the time instead of buying more accessories. There are so many other ways to be creative with your outfits. About 90% of the creative experiments that I come up with do not work and look completely horrible, but the ones that do work make my style look so much more interesting. Next on the list is to add color. I certainly have my little moments where I don't want to wear anything that isn't white, black, beige, or brown, but I think color really adds to a look. A great introductory way to do this is by putting on some socks with a pop of color, or just match the color of your top to your socks. Socks can kind of make or break an outfit in my opinion, so having socks as a strong detail can be really interesting. Another easy way to add color is to find a cardigan or a sweater of a certain color that you're looking for and base your outfit around that color. I think adding really colorful makeup adds to an outfit so much more as well. Matching a pale green eyeshadow to a pale green sweater or a red lipstick to a red sweater can definitely add to a look and can definitely make it easy to match without buying more clothing. Next, find what clothing suits you. Finding what shapes and colors and textures that I like to wear personally has really helped me find my personal style. I want my clothing to say something about me. I love history, so I wear old clothes. I love the moon and Persian rugs and cats and new wave, and I want people to know those things about me. I think it's really fun to get to know yourself in self and style. When you're more authentic and comfortable with yourself, you're more likely to have sturdy opinions on things, whether that be through life or with fashion. I think it's really great to find out what you like about life and use your appearance to paint a reflection of that. Lastly, before we look at outfit combinations, we have layering. I have a little guide on how to layer well, but I don't really know how to explain it, so I'm going to show some pictures on the screen. Even though this right here is a pretty colorless outfit, I think it's layered pretty well. Every piece should transition well into the next piece, giving shape, color, or texture where needed. The lines are the visual transition points of each garment, and the more lines, the more you have layered. Here's an example of an outfit I created where I didn't layer well. That is not to say that this outfit is bad. I layered less because there were more patterns at play in this outfit. It is not the most visually interesting look I have created though. Adding a jacket, a hat, and wearing a taller boot would have put this together better. This is not to say all layering is good. You can place 10 different shirts on top of one another and it can look completely messy and bad. However, I typically like more visual transition points because I think it amasses a little more interest in the outfits for my style. Adding accessories is a great effective way to layer, as we talked about before. Clothing wise, you can add long sleeves under or over a garment to make it more appealing. I like when people place those tighter layering shirts like thin turtlenecks or some kinds of see-through long sleeves underneath dresses, shirts, sweaters, and camis. Short sleeve shirts can also look nice under a flowing top sometimes. I see a lot of people place button-ups under sweaters and dresses too, and the collar definitely gives a fun detail. I like placing my button-ups under my vest with the collar peeking out to give a kind of academic look. Vests, tight layering shirts, jackets, textured skirts, accessories, and shoes of all kinds of lengths and styles really help for a good layered look. Lastly, we're going to look at outfit formulas. When I was starting to get into fashion in a more personal way, I studied the outfit formulas of people online whose style I really liked. So 5 or 6 years later, I have some outfit combinations of my own that have stuck. This is outfit formula number 1, a top, or in this case a nightgown, plus a skirt, plus a corset. This is the base, but I usually add a coat, some jewelry, white crew socks or tights, and some flats or Mary Janes. I've definitely worn this outfit in a lookbook before, but this combination is so magical and definitely one of my favorites. Here's another outfit combination I seem to wear pretty often: a cute sweater plus a skirt plus boots plus a coat if it's cold. Next, just add some accessories and you're good to go. This is a cute, easy look that works in a casual setting or for going out. Next, we have the vest, cami, pants, and chunky shoe look. This is an easy go-to if you're looking for comfort and an outfit with pants. The more grandpa, the better. Then I just put some jewelry on to complete the look. Next, we have another fun formula. I started with patterned tights and a dress, then I added my penny lane coat with some Mary Janes or flats. Some knee-high boots would also look really great with this. I wear this formula pretty much every time it gets cold, but when it's warmer, I swap the penny lane coat for a chunky cardigan instead. When I'm looking for a very casual outfit, I usually wear something like this. This is a really easy look with some nice elevated basics. I wear some baggy jeans, an interesting fitted shirt like this striped boat neck tee, and chunky boots. I then add accessories and I'm ready to head out. Lastly, I threw on this beautiful recreation of an antique nightgown, then I put on either a coat or a duster of some sort and my boots. I added some accessories and twirled around, of course. Well, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, I'd really love it if you would please subscribe. I would deeply appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!